So Jordan, congratulations on re-signing. How does it feel and how does it come about?
It feels good, to be fair. I mean, I know everyone probably say it, but it was a no-brainer. It's been mentioned for a while. Obviously, we're looking into next year now and getting lads tied down, and I'm more than happy to be here next year, and on board with what's going on here.
Obviously, you're one of the more senior players in the squad in terms of active players and time served now. What has it been like to see the evolution of Curzon Ashton from when you came in, that sort of comfortable mid-table side, to where we are now, challenging for the playoffs?
Yeah, it's in all honesty, it's completely different from when I first come in. Obviously, not just on the pitch, off the pitch, behind the scenes. Everything is everyone's pulling in the right direction. We're all on the same page. We all have the same goals, and I mean, it gets mentioned a lot, outside, that we don't get enough credit we deserve, but we just keep doing our job on the pitch and off the pitch, and you see the rewards that we're probably getting now after all the hard work, that we are close to getting in the playoffs and doing something really special.
And some of those jobs that you mentioned as well were jobs that maybe not in your description this season. You've even filled in at positions you might not normally play, in the centre-back role predominantly. How important do you think that is at this level of football and then in modern football in general?
Yeah, it is. I mean, if you've got players who can play in multiple positions, as a manager, it's probably a dream. But we have a small squad, a small tight-knit squad, and you get 2 or 3 injuries or suspensions, and people have to do things outside the normal role, which I can't really say there would be any lad in our dressing room that would turn around and say, I'm not doing that. Everyone will just go out on the pitch and fill in where they have to fill in, and put a shift in, and hopefully do well.
And then on the flip side of that, obviously you say about the tight-knit and the small squad. How much of a benefit is it to have that sort of small and tight-knit cohort?
Yeah, I mean, personally I prefer it. I think you form relationships with people on the pitch and off the pitch, and you look probably at the core of the squad and the core of each sort of 11 each week. You get a relationship where I know what the likes of Posh is going to do when he's got the ball, because I'm alongside him quite a lot. I know what Spid's going to do when he's got the ball. I've played with Jimmy now and Will for 4 or 5 years. A lot of the time when they get the ball, and I kind of have an idea of what they're going to do, and that helps when you're out there playing.
Of course, there have been some great moments throughout this season's campaign. I just wanted to ask what one of your favourite moments or highlights has been of the season.
It's a tough one. I think the win at home over Christmas against Southport, being 2-1 down, that was I think a real, not turning point, but the 2 games over the Christmas period, getting 6 points was a big moment. Obviously we've had another good FA Cup run, which that's 2 years on the bounce now. We've had a good FA Cup run. I think it's just been a good year all round for everyone. I mean, and it's not finished yet, but if it did finish today, we would look back and go, yeah, we've beat the highest points record Curzon's ever got. We've had the most clean sheets, I think. We've had a really strong season, but I still think we can go that one step further, and a big game on Saturday and next week, and we see where we're at, and hopefully we do reach the playoffs.
And absolutely, as you say, 2 games to go against Gloucester and Bishop Stortford, and possibility of the first playoff berth in Curzon Ashton history at this level. But even beyond that, potentially into next season's campaign when you'll be with us, what are some of the aims that you've got in the games to come for yourself personally and even as the club as a whole?
Like I say, just 2 big games, see if we can take maximum points out of the 2 games. Personally, I think I'm due a goal, so hopefully I might nick one of them in the next 2 games, and it might be a pretty important one, to be fair, but that would be nice. But going into next year, I think we said the same after last season. Can we go that one step further? At this present time, we are. Depending on where we end up this year, I think the aim will still be the same again next year. Can we then go that one step further with the group of players that we've got? Obviously, I imagine there'll be some additions in the summer who will come in and help us. Hopefully, we'll have a good pre-season, and then, you know, we kick on again and just do our thing that we do.
Jordan, congratulations and thank you for your time.
Perfect, thank you.